I sense that you are eager to test the abilities of this prototype.
Yes, Master Tin, it is a fascinating ship.
Be patient. I am going to switch you to manual control in a minute, but before I do, I will activate your target tracker, so you will be able to find me if you stray too far. You should now see a target tracker on your HUD display. Notice how the target tracker stays on my ship at all times. When I fly out of your view, the target tracker will turn to an arrow pointing you in the direction to fly to get to my ship. When you are ready, Master Gallia, I will release the autopilot controls.
I'm ready.
Good. Switching to manual control. Try to stay with me.
Much better.
Since these controls might not be familiar to you, I will review them. Pulling the stick towards you will pitch the nose of the craft up. Pushing the stick away from you will pitch the nose of the craft down. Moving the stick to the left or right will turn the craft in the corresponding direction. The stick on your right controls your roll. To roll, just push the stick to the right. Your craft will roll right. Pushing the stick to the left will roll left. Master Gallia, are you paying attention?
Of course.
Excellent. Students had more respect for their instructors when I was in training. Let's put the fighter to the test by flying through a series of rings. When you fly through a ring, you will notice that the next ring will become more visible. If you miss a ring, you will have to go back and fly through it. Get ready. We are approaching the first ring now. I am removing the tracker from my ship. You will notice that the rings fade out after you have flown through them. It seems your laser cannons are a distraction. Concentrate on the mission at hand. You missed that one. Try that one again. I am disabling your lasers until we reach the combat text. Use your braking control to slow the craft. You might notice that your turning rate increases when you are using your brakes. This can come in very handy in battle. You will brake for as long as you hold the brake control down. Good. Try that one again. We are halfway there. Use your boost control to speed up your craft. Just as the brake increases your turning ability, boost reduces your turning rate. Just a couple more turns. This is the last ring. Well done, Master Gallia. I sense that you are eager to test the laser cannons.
Your sensors serve you well.
I won't keep you waiting any longer. Let's head to the shooting range.
Very well. Let's continue.
Ahead of us, there are several test targets for you to shoot. Use this control to fire your lasers. Once you have a target in your sights, fire your lasers to destroy it. I will start timing you from the first target that you destroy. I will set the first target for you. There's one. Whenever you destroy a target, your targeting computer will automatically switch to the nearest hostile to your location. I am watching your progress, so don't waste any time. If you finish quickly enough, we might have time for one more exercise. Well done. There are 2 more targets left. Keep going. You are doing well.
How's that?
You did well today, Master Gallia. Now, let's see what you have learned. Are you up for a quick dogfight? First one to knock out the other shields wins.
I thought you'd never ask, Tin.
On my signal, we fight.
As you wish, Tin.
Fight. Master Gallia, I've waited. Good. Ah, good hit. You got me. Good shot.
Master Tin, it looks like your shields are a little low.
Ah, I am beaten. You truly are a master.
I've bested the Jedi Council's best pilot. This is quite an honor, Master Tin.
Well done, Master Gallia. Switching to autopilot. That concludes today's exercises.
Thank you, Master Tin.
I sense that you are eager to test the abilities of this prototype. We'll power up the prototype Starfighter after a quick test of the heads-up display, or HUD.
As you wish, Master Tin.
The primary purpose of your HUD is to inform you of the health of your Starfighter. The green line indicates shield health, while the yellow indicates your hull health.
This seems very much like the other ships I have flown, yes.
You'll notice a yellow outline around my ship every time I speak. This is the HUD's dialogue tracker. It will always track the current speaker.
I understand.
The dialogue tracker will outline a speaker's ship when that ship is in view. When the ship is outside your field of vision, the tracker will transform into an arrow. There are two other types of markers. The first one I'll talk about is the target tracker. I am going to lock your target tracker on my craft now. You'll notice that the marker is green. That indicates that I am a friendly craft. If I were an enemy, the tracker would be red. This target marker, or reticule, shows some information about the craft it is targeting, including bars that show shield and hull strength. As you can see, my ship has full shields and hull strength at this time. I will simulate damage to my ship. There. See how the bars on the reticule changed when my shields dropped to half? In battle, this will show you how much damage an enemy or friendly craft has sustained. You will notice that when my ship is targeted, a craft display has appeared on your screen. This display will provide an image of the targeted craft, as well as its name.
Yes, much like all Starfighter targeting displays.
Now that we have familiarized ourselves with the HUD, we are ready to test some of the prototype's combat systems, including the zoom control and the cycle targeting control. I am releasing control of your craft now. There is a platform nearby with several targets placed on it. To find them easily, please press the cycle targeting button. Very good. As you approach your target, you should experiment with the zoom control. This lets you focus on faraway targets, allowing you to shoot them for an extended range. Excellent job, Master Gallia. Well done, Master Gallia. Let's try a more difficult test. I'm uploading an objective tracker to your HUD. An objective tracker allows you to keep track of important enemies and allies during a mission. The next target will be moving. In order to actually hit a moving target, you should lead it by firing where you think the moving target will be, rather than where it is now. It takes some practice, but I'm sure you'll quickly learn the technique. For a final test, I'm calling in some holographic drones to attack you. Please, destroy the targets so that we may continue with the test. Remember our earlier lessons about flying the prototype. Brake when you want to turn faster, and boost if you want to escape. You finished this training course in record time. You know what that means?
Another chance to best you, Master Tin?
Yes, Adi.
I've beaten you again, Master. Perhaps this prototype is more effective than you believe.
What's this all about, Jenkins?
I have made some adjustments on the Havoc and wanted to re-familiarize you with the controls.
You did what? Nothing better be broken on this bird, Jenkins.
Don't worry about it. The first control you should check is bore sight targeting. Using bore sight targeting, you can select any ship as a target by placing your crosshairs near the vehicle in question and then activating the control. We have acquired some vehicles and ordnance from the Trade Federation. We'll use this useless junk for target practice. Nim, please bore sight one of these fighters.
I copy.
Well done! The next function you should check is sensor targeting. Sensor targeting is activated when you depress the bore sight targeting control and hold it down. Please activate sensor targeting.
Okay. I need a little help here. Wingman, report in.
Very good. While sensor targeting is activated, any targets that are not in view are indicated by off-screen arrows. The blue ones indicate objective targets. You can use these controls to ferret out large groups of enemies or to find your friends. The next function is called revenge targeting. Anytime you've been damaged by an enemy, you can immediately activate your cycle targeting control to target that shooter. After a few seconds, its function returns to normal cycle targeting. I'm going to allow a fighter to shoot at you so you can see revenge targeting in action. Don't panic.
I'm hit.
I have now activated your lasers. When you're tired of experimenting with the target controls, feel free to destroy all this refuse. When you're finished with that, I'll teach you about the new Wingmate control system.
I'll waste them.
Now that you've finished with this section of the mission, please follow me to the next area. You may notice I've improved your auto-level control. When fighting larger starships, focus on destroying key components, such as turrets. In this test, we'll use your bore sight targeting control to target individual components on a large ship. I've placed an objective target on a Trade Federation lander. When you see it, use bore sight targeting on one of its turrets. You must be in range of the object before the components will register as individual targets. You are now in range. Excellent. I will now unlock the turrets on the lander, and you can have a bit of fun with it.
All right already.
Follow me to the next area. This final test will demonstrate Wingmate commands. Activate your Wingmate command display.
Hiya, boss.
With this display activated, you can give commands to Wingmates.
Attacking target.
Notice the display disappears if it is not activated. You won't be able to give orders to your Wingmates unless the command display is activated. Keep it activated to communicate with your Wingmates.
Attacking target.
Notice the topmost indicator. Using Wingmate commands, you can command your Wingmates to attack your target. You will now see a series of targets. Have your Wingmate attack them.
Only if it'll shut you up.
Attacking target.
Well done! A lightning bolt Wingmate command tracker above a ship indicates that your Wingmate has been commanded to attack it. Now that you've finished with this section of the mission, please follow me to the next area. Notice the right indicator. Activate it to tell Wingmates to protect you. This is your Wingmate's default behavior. If you are being attacked, they will do their best to destroy your attacker.
Well, I have to admit, Jenkins, these adjustments will pay off big in battle.
This cargo ship is being attacked by some fighters. Notice the indicator on the left. Use this command to order your wingmen to protect your current target. Target that friendly cargo ship. Have your wingmate protect it.
I copy.
Excellent. A shield wingmate command tracker above a ship indicates that your wingmate has been commanded to defend it.
Protecting cargo.
Nice job, Lim. Why don't you try your skills on me?
What's that?
Shoot at me, so I can finally get back at you for cheating me in that game of death dice.
Think before you challenge me like that.
Defeat me, if you can.
I'm gonna hand you your head.
Impressive, Nim.
Better luck next time, Jenkins. Okay, Jenkins, what's so important that I had to break up my game of death dice and come out here?
I merely wish to demonstrate your Starfighter's new secondary weapons system.
You've modified my ship again? The last time you did that, it took 6 months to clean the butcher bugs off of my windshield.
Yes, I have modified your ship. Specifically, I've added a new weapons system.
A new weapons system? That's more like it.
Glad to help. Now, let's review how to use these new modifications. While I'm sure you know how to use your lasers, the Havoc can also carry several other secondary weapons, specifically bombs and missiles. The default secondary weapon launches your standard energy bomblet. These bomblets recharge over time, providing an infinite supply. You can fire your secondary weapons using this control. I have set up several targets on the ground here. Follow your objective marker to find each one and destroy it using your bomblets. When using any bomb-related weapon, you will notice that you are shown a new type of aiming sight called a terrain sight. This shows you where a bomb will land at any given time. When using bombs, make sure that the terrain sight is placed over your target before you fire. As you can see, bombs affect an area around them, so you don't have to be dead on when firing them. But this area effect can also hurt you, so don't get too close to your targets.
Boom! Ha 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 ha!
Excellent work!
Stang, those are powerful.
As I have mentioned, your ship can carry several types of ammunition. If you look at your craft display, you'll notice an indicator that reveals how many energy bombs you have left. It is wise to keep an eye on this gauge at all times. Your craft display shows which ammunition you are currently using. You can choose another form of ammunition by using the secondary weapon selection controls. Using the secondary weapon selection system, please change your ammo from energy bomblets to cruise missiles. Excellent! As you can see, your aiming sight changes when you choose missiles. This new sight allows you to lock your missiles on enemy targets. To lock a missile on a target, merely place the sight over your target. The sight will then change colors as your targeting computer attempts to establish the lock. After a second or so, you will hear a tone indicating that the lock is complete. Once you have locked onto the target, fire your missile and move on to the next target. Remember, your cruise missiles do not recharge, so each one is precious. Use them wisely.
Boom! Ha 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 ha!
Once again, a splendid display of violence, Nim. Remember, Once you run out of cruise missiles, you must manually switch back to energy bombs if you wish to continue using a secondary weapon. Ahead, I've arranged for a more challenging test of your abilities. To help with your test, I have arranged for Quentin to be your wingmate.
Hiya, boss.
I've placed on your HUD an objective marker indicating a tractor beam tower up ahead. It's guarded by several hostile units. With Quentin helping you, destroy that tower and as many enemy targets as you can.
I love a challenge!
Great work! I think we've covered everything. You should be ready to take on the Trade Federation now.
Master Gallia, I sense the Force flowing through you. Are you prepared to use it?
Yes, I am ever mindful of the Force's potential, even while in flight.
Good. Today we shall practice using the Force in conjunction with your Jedi Starfighter. Before I demonstrate how to use your Force powers, I will show you how to select them. In your craft display, you will notice your Force power selector. This is a projection of your connection to the Force. I will highlight it now. For now, you have two powers to choose from: Force Lightning and Force Shields. You currently have Force Lightning selected. To select a different power, clear your mind and select the power you wish by using the Force Power Selector. Shall we practice this?
I'm clearing my mind as we speak.
Very well. Press up on the Force Power Selector. Very good, Master Gallia. This will select Force Shields. When you are ready, please activate your Force Shields. Excellent. Exerting such power does not come without costs. You will no doubt feel the Force drain from you momentarily. As a result, you will not be able to use your Force powers again until you have rested for a short time. The length of time you must wait is indicated by the meditation timer. It appears here on your ship's display. When the timer completes, your mind will be relaxed, and Force powers will again be available.
I see, Master T.
Very good. Let us try again. This time, when you focus your mind, press and hold the Force activation button.
Like this?
Well done, Adigalia. Did you notice the colored particles whirling around your ship? That is the Force coalescing around you. This is the same effect you will receive if you quickly tap the Force activation button. Sometimes a good tactic if you are in the middle of a heated battle. If you release your power then, your Force power will be at normal strength.
Understood.
A Jedi Master can achieve varying levels of success when using the Force. As you draw in the Force, the coalesce effect will become more concentrated. This is when the Force is most powerful around you. If you unleash your power then, you will create a much more potent version of your selected Force power.
Indeed.
But be careful, Master Gallia. If you wait too long, you will become strained, and your Force power will be quite weak when released.
Very well.
Good. I would like you to try again, and this time, attempt to release the Force when it is most potent. You released the Force too late, resulting in a strained effect. In the future, try to release the Force earlier.
May I try again?
Please do. Remember, you must wait until the meditation timer has completed. You have strained yourself again, Master Gallia. You need to release the Force activation button just a little earlier.
Yes, I see. How long will my Force shields remain active?
The duration is based on the effective shield. A potent use of the Force will result in a longer duration for your shields. If you time it perfectly, the potent effect for the Force shields can last quite a long time. Are you ready to learn about Force lightning?
Very well.
Before you do anything, please use your Force power selector to select Force lightning. Good. Now, Force lightning works in conjunction with your normal targeting system. The coalesce effect forms around the ship you have targeted.
Shall I target you now, Master Tin?
No, that will not be necessary. I have procured some training droids for today's exercise.
That is too bad.
Yes. Well, a training droid has been released. Please select it as your target. You are a natural pilot. Well done, Master Gallia. Be cautioned, though. Your Force lightning will have no effect against larger ships.
Intriguing.
The same is true for buildings.
Thank you for the hint, Master Tin.
You have learned your lessons well. I will release a few more training droids so you might practice your skills on them. Oh, yes. These droids are armed with hololasers.
Oh, of course they are.
You may commence. Model student. The exercise is over. You have given me confidence that the prototype will be in good hands.
Thank you, Master Tin.
Thank you, Adigalia.